안녕하세요. 이번 시간은 김영근 발표자님께서 Python Software Foundation and Our Community라는 주제로 발표를 하겠습니다. Hello, this session is getting started. Kim Young-gun will speak about the Python Software Foundation and our community. Please welcome him with applause. 한 박수 부탁드립니다.
Hello, PyCon APAC. Well, it's great to have you here. I hope all of you are enjoying PyCon APAC so far. Before I start my short talk, I would thank to the team for their devotion, enthusiasm to our community. And also, I want to thank to organizers, thanks to all of our volunteers, and thanks to all of our sponsors. And of course, thanks to all of you for coming here. So, alright, let's start. My name is Young-gun, and I'm one of directors of Python Software Foundation. And also, I'm one of the organizers of PyCon APAC this year. And I work for a company as a Python developer. I code every day.
소리가 좀 작아서 가까이.
And I love it. It's okay? Yeah, there was a boy. This is homage to one of my friends. Since I was 7 years old, I always dreamed to become a programmer. At that time, even my teacher doesn't know what programmer is. Children at that age, still too young to have their own dream. Or it's a bit abstract. Like, Mama, I want to be a butterfly because they fly like butterfly. Or I want to be a super saiyan because it's cool, something like that. So my dream was to become a programmer since I was 7 years old. But it was hard to become a programmer. Anyway, I tried and tried to become a programmer for my whole life. And I'm still trying to.
소리가 너무 작아서 안 들려요. 네, 이거 쓰세요.
뒤에서 안 들린다고요?
네, 뒤에서 저 너무 작아, 너무 작아.
들고 해요?
네, 그거 들고 해요.
Okay. Oh, better. But I forgot. Yeah. Shall we start again from the start? Like this? No? Yeah, I'm still trying to be a programmer because there's tons of libraries, languages, and platforms and technical concepts to run. So, yeah, so many. So I have no time to run everything. So I'm still trying to learn every single languages, libraries, and so on. But this is really hard to follow. Sometimes I'm not sure what I'm taking a look is better choice for my job, or sometimes I face an undocumented problems, what I should deal with it. But I totally have no ideas. Sometimes I feel lonely when I feel nobody is digging into this problem, but always there was at least one who digging same problem of mine. It's really consoling. So come for the languages, stay for the community. The community should be comfort place for the member. The Naomi said, she's a vice chair of the Python Software Foundation. And she said, come for the language, stay for the community in her EuroPython keynote. So to make a community to a comfort place for the member, it should be accessible and it should be friendly to newcomer. So there's a lot of developer communities nowadays. It's like a word the community can translate to. So, can I hear your voices from other countries? What do you say community in your own languages? Nobody? In German? Could you say again? Yes. Thank you, thank you. Any other one? Like Chinese or Japanese? Japanese, what do you say community in Japanese? Great. Actually, communities in Korean is community. So yeah, thanks. So the community, they all care about their members, and the member find a solution to their own problem from the community. So the community, what I mentioned in my second slide, is not a Python community because it was really long time ago. But what I want to say is that every time I start for some technical problem, I found a solution to the problem from the community. And I learned from the community. Even I have met my life mentor from the community. By the way, my life mentor is volunteering at the registration desk now. So. Yeah, let's talk about Python communities. PyData, a community for developers and users of data analysis tools. They provide a place to discuss how best to apply languages and tools to the challenges of data management, processing, analytics, and visualization. And PyLadies, a group of women developers worldwide who love the Python programming languages. And Django Girls. Django Girls empowers the help women to organize free programming workshops, so bring more amazing women into the world of technology. And also, I would love to mention PyCons. PyCon is a big part of our community. There are PyCons in over 50 countries, and all of them organized by its community and for the community. It is not just a conference. It's an annual gathering for the community, and we made old friends in PyCon, and we traveled every single countries to attend just PyCon. So different countries, gender, and interest. Basically, the Python Software Foundation and the global Python community is welcome and encourage participation by everyone. Our community is based on mutual respect and tolerance and encouragement, and we are working to help each other live up to these principles. Yeah, we want our community to be more diverse. So the theme of PyCon APAC this year is respect diversity. This one is the theme of PyCon Japan this year. I love these themes. Everyone's different. All are wonderful. Isn't it wonderful? And respect diversity. On the wall outside of this room, you can see all of your names on the theme of PyCon APAC this year. So, I didn't find my name on the wall yet. So if you find my names on the wall, then let me know where my name is on the wall. So respect of diversity, it fuels the success of our community. If we have a barrier to gender, if we had a barrier to religion, if we had a barrier to languages, I'm pretty sure that our community won't achieve this success. Behind all of this success, of course, it's all for the community. However, I'd like to mention that the PSF, Python Software Foundation, takes some parts of it. So how many of you know about the PSF? I think everyone knows PSF, of course. So, what the PSF is? Well, right after I got elected as a new PSF director, people are asking me, what is the PSF? What does the PSF do? Our goal is to promote, protect, and advance the Python programming languages and to support and facilitate the growth of a diverse and international community of Python programmers. Yeah. And, did I say that the PSF is non-profit? Yeah. Then, what does the PSF do? We protect the intellectual property rights behind Python. And we are in charge of producing PyCon US. And we give out many grants to advance and promote Python. We fund conferences and development sprints. So this is this year's Diamond speaker, Diamond sponsor. PSF is a Diamond sponsor for the conference. So please. So this is the main topic, actually. I'd like to say, everybody knows a story called the giving tree. Maybe some of you are not familiar with the English title, but in Korean, 아낌없이 주는 나무. In Japanese, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, the giving tree, which is written by Shel Silverstein. Yeah, I see the relationship between the main characters in the story, a boy and a tree. It should be interpreted as a positive or as a negative in some way. But let's take a positive part here. So, the story follows the life of a female apple tree and a boy who are able to communicate with each other. The plot is like this. The boy enjoys playing with the tree and climbing her trunk, swinging from her branches, and eating her apples. However, as time passes, he starts to exploit the tree. After entering adolescence, the boy wants money, and the tree suggests that he pick and sell her apples. After reaching adulthood, the boy wants a house, and the tree suggests he cut her branches to build a house. After reaching middle age, the boy wants a boat, and the tree allows him to cut her trunk to make a boat, leaving only a stump. Each such stage of giving by the tree ends with the sentence, "And the tree was happy." In the final pages, the boy, now an old man, the boy meets the tree once more. The tree sadly states she has nothing left to give, as her apples, branches, and trunk are gone, and only a stump remains. But the boy wants only a quiet place to sit and rest, which the stump can provide. This final stage of giving and the entire story end with the sentence, "And the tree was happy." So to me, our community and the Python Software Foundation is the giving tree. It gives everything to me. I would like to, what? Yeah. Well, I'd like to finish my short stories with this last slide. And the PSF was happy. Well, my short story is just finished. Thanks for your time. If you have any questions about the PSF, you have questions? Wait a second, I didn't finish my slide yet. Thank you. So yeah, if you have any questions about the PSF, please come by our booth in front of room 104. And Eva and LVH is waiting for you, and including me, waiting for you, and gladly answers your questions about the PSF. Also, there's nice Python 3 stickers and PSF stickers as well. So come to our booth and get some. Thanks. And question?
Thanks for your presentation. And
Thank you.
I have a few questions on your experience and the comments to others. So I heard you were introduced by the local newspaper. You're the very first Python software member in Asia. So can you share your experience, how you become the director of the PSF, and advice to others who dreams the second director of the PSF?
All right. Actually, there's two more Asian directors in PSF. They are from India, and I'm not the first one, but you know, the media guys wants the word first thing. So, well, every time I feel I have debt I owe for a community, because I learned a lot of things in my younger ages from the community, and it helps me to be a programmer. So I always want to pay it forward to next generations. So I organized PyCons with a lot of good guys, including you. And I just want to do better. So I travel a lot, just to learn how they organize the big events. Yeah, I really travel a lot. And I guess it's Philippine, PyCon Philippine. The one of our PSF director, Carol, has nominated me as a candidate, and the voting member well, actually, I think what can I say? Actually, I don't think my statement is really good, but some people vote for me, then I elected as a new board member. So, I forgot your last questions. What was?
Any comment to the others who want to become second board member of PSF?
Welcome! You're kidding. Yeah, it's a very responsible. Maybe you you are a very responsible person, and you should be there's a lot of work, a lot of emails, and I'm pretty sure that you have your day jobs. So you got paid from one company and work for two companies. It's basic rules. But it's great. I really feel I'm happy to volunteer as a PSF director and meet a lot of people. It's great. Just to show your interest to PSF. Actually, I want to see a guy from any other Asian country, like Japan or China. Yeah. Have question? Sure. Can you speak Korean? Yeah. Korean, please. Yes, I'm Korean.
제가 발전 처음이라서 배워봤는데 발전 말고도 뭐 컬이라든지 다양한 언어가 있잖아요. 많은데 다른 프로에서는 이렇게 커플에서 한다든지 또 이렇게 뭔가 커뮤니티에 대한 어떤 결정이랄까 이런 또 뭔가 이런 게 잘 볼 때 있는 것 같은데 발전만 제가 잘하는 건지 모르겠지만 그래도 이렇게 컨퍼런스 하고 그거에 대한 연적도 있고 하고 이런 특별한 이유가 있습니까?
Should I translate this question to English? He's new to Python, and there's a lot of other languages, Perl and etc. Yeah. So why Python community? Why only Python community has this kind of friendly and what did you say? Friendly and good conference. Why the other languages have not this kind of conference? Okay. 잠깐 한국말로 해도 되잖아요. 영어로 할게요. A few months ago, I met a guy from Ruby community. The Ruby has very big and famous conference. It's called Ruby Kaigi in Japan. And I found that Ruby Kaigi and PyCon has some common community senses. Like they organize, the Ruby Kaigi is organized by the community and for the community. And they have very similar things with PyCons. But except Ruby and Python, I don't see any other languages have this kind of conference. Maybe it's because some of other major languages it's owned by some company like Java. Java is not a community-owned languages, I guess, and like C# and Swift, it's all some companies' properties. But Python is not, and Ruby as well. So I think that's the reason why Python and Ruby has their own community conference. 답변이 됐을까요? 따로 또 얘기할게요. Any questions? Yeah.
This is from Taiwan. I'm also a volunteer or staff of PyCon Taiwan 2005 in Taipei City. And question about the PyCon developer state of Asia, because in Taiwan we have holding two PyCon APAC in 2014, 2015, and also the Japan and Korea also have PyCon APAC. The one problem is that the other cities, like other countries like Malaysia or India or Philippines or Thailand, they also want to make a PyCon APAC.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't know in the future it's possible to make a PyCon APAC
in other countries? In other countries?
Yeah, in other countries.
Well, actually, we are planning to have a meeting of organizers, PyCon APAC organizers meeting tomorrow, 2:40, I guess. So it's open, so everybody can join our meeting and see how we go further. So yeah, I really want to. I believe that only Singapore and Taiwan and Japan and Korea, only 4 countries have been hosting PyCon APAC so far. But I really want to see other countries hosting the PyCon APAC next year, and actually next year Malaysia or Hong Kong. I think I can't reveal it yet. Thank you. One more questions. Yeah.
Thank you for your presentation. Actually, they could be curious why all the staff have a question to you. But actually, it's my real question. Actually, I did a major in computer science. I just started my developer career 2 years ago, and I started my career with C language. And
It's great. I love C.
And I'm newbie in Python community. And actually, this is my very first time participating in any developer conference. and it's really interesting. I was really curious about what developer conference would be like, but it's really interesting. They are really free being here, and there are so many events. But there are some points that the new developers in Python or other developers starting a career as a developer, they cannot interact with their, I'm actually unfamiliar with communicating with developer community. So is there any points you want to improve in like preparing the conference for the newbie in community or other new developers, not the familiar people? Did I get your point?
well.
한국말로 다시 하겠습니다.
이거 무슨 얘기인지 알겠어요.
네네. 그러니까 저는 이제 막 개발을 시작한 입장에서 컨퍼런스를 처음 참석을 해봤는데 아직은 좀 뭔가 어색한 게 있어서 기존에 있던 분들이랑 인터랙팅 하는 게 뭔가 안 익숙한 그런 느낌이 들더라고요. 그래서 혹시 준비하시는 동안에 그런 새로운 참여자분들이 조금 더 잘 참여하실 수 있게 어떠한 점들을 고려를 하셨는지, 앞으로 어떠한 계획이 있을지 그런 것들 궁금합니다.
이건 한국말로 하면 사실 내년에 안 하고 싶거든요. 저는 너무 힘들어서요. Yeah, it's a little big problem to organizing conference because every attendee has their own levels. Someone is expert, and someone is a newcomers. They don't know how to write a program in Python. So our mission is to make them satisfied the conference. But it's really hard problem. But yes, yeah. Today or maybe tomorrow, Django girls, so they plan to they planning a free workshop for newcomers, and I believe the PyLadies, they have some panel talks and open spaces for welcome to newcomers to the community. And this conference, well, I saw that PyCon Japan has their in their program there's Python for kids, I guess. There's some programs for the kids, but PyCon Korea, I mean, we are hosting PyCon APAC this year, but we are PyCon Korea. It's only have been 3 years now. It's the third time, so we are still learning from learning from other conferences. Maybe you can make better PyCon next year. Thank you.